Are we live? All right, let's see. I was kind of trying to find a setup that works for this. So maybe let's do a in the corner. Hi there. So let's be honest. I have been scheduled this and then I'm doing it now almost 2.5 hours later because I think, as you're going through this journey and as I was moving around in my space, I was like, oh, I need to do this and I need to do that. And I need to do some self-care things. And self-care things led to other things being done. And I was aware of the pattern that was coming up, but I wasn't able to stop it and going. And um, I was allowing it to roll. And I think it was also my ego being like, oh, you have to do this and you have to do that and you have to do this. But the overall theme of it is you have to avoid doing the big thing that you're afraid to do, which is this and coming on live here. So I finally fought through, did a few things, and I was like, no, I had to stop and I have to come here. And I want this to be just short, concise, to the point, because then I tend to ramble on and bring in other things and then overwhelm myself mentally and then maybe even overwhelm people who are listening. So let's just, tap in, take a breath, sit in this space together as we welcome in this new year. So this is my first live of the new year. And so I'm working on these 5 themes that I came up with. And the first one is opening. So I'm opening to spirit. I'm opening to sharing my wisdom. I'm opening to teaching and guiding people in new and more aligned ways. I am open to noticing the patterns that still exist in my life. I'm open to changing them and adjusting them. I'm open to new, better, higher, raised vibrations and just all the goodness coming into my life. And I'm open to doing, because I feel like I've sat in a space of allowing, but not allowing from a place of feeling powerful. So so let's take 3 deep breaths, and then I'll continue, and we'll make this as concise as possible. So you're going to inhale, inflate the belly, take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, open mouth. 2 more. Inhale. Let it go. Last one. Let it out with a big sigh. Bring it all in. Let it go. Okay. That helped to calm things down, because I know I jumped in and then just started right away. So so the first theme of opening is basically a theme of raising awareness. So if we are not aware of the patterns, of the habits, of the thoughts, of the beliefs that habitually come up over and over again, if we're not aware of them, there's nothing, we can't change them. It's like if you're not aware that you're in prison, you're not going to try to break out. You're just going to think, oh, this is it. This is what it's meant to be. So the first thing that I'm working towards within just being more mindful of within myself, and then helping also the collective consciousness, is to raise their awareness of things, of patterns of themselves, so that they know how they were showing up in ways that are their choice consciously, or how they're showing up as reactions to their conditioned patterns of thinking and behaving. So the first thing that comes with that, with becoming aware of patterns, is the thing that helps me is meditation. And to get to meditation, or within meditation, there is breath work. So learning to consciously tap into your breath, consciously tap into your body and how it shows up, where you're holding on to tension, and where does your body feel at ease. And then for most of us, where does your body hold on to tension when you're in certain situations that you're not comfortable with, that you're not at peace in. So, if you're angry, noticing where that shows up in your body. If you're feeling stressed, also noticing where that shows up in your body. If you have chronic pain on one side or in anywhere within your body, noticing what that is. And the breath work part, the meditation part is really just to become aware. It's just to um, it's just to start the practice of getting to know yourself, right? Getting to know yourself, in getting to love yourself. So working on self-love, lots of self-love this year, lots of self-care. And in that is being aware of who you are in terms of like who you are choosing to be, and then who you are in terms of who you think you should be, right? For society, for other people, for your family, for your friends, right? It's learning to differentiate between those two. So, in raising your self awareness, you also increase your agency, you increase your power of choice, right? So, when you're conscious, you're able to choose. Because once you start becoming more and more conscious, more and more awakening to who you truly are, then there's no going back to who you were conditioned to be. You can notice the patterns, but because you're noticing them, that means you are not that anymore. So, our first task is to just notice, just to become aware, and to work on not judging, but approaching it with a sense of curiosity, a sense of openness, a sense of reminding yourself that you're learning, right? You're learning these things, and you're learning for the point of getting to your true self. It's not somebody who you think you should be. I think I should be like this person seems better than me. I think I should be like them. It's not anything like that. It's learning what feels the most aligned when you listen to your intuition, when you listen to your body, you tune into that. That's going to be what's most aligned. So now I think that's a good amount for now to start with. And now at the end, let me introduce myself. And then, so I'm Nalah Love, and I coin myself as a movement and mindset guide. And I coach primarily Black women through tools and techniques, with guidance and support to raising their self awareness, awakening to their true authenticity, living in their joy, their peace, and recognizing where their true abundance lies. So that is what I do. I teach Caribbean dance fitness classes, I teach yoga, and more of that will be shared on this page, as we go through the year. And my next workshop is going to be Radiant Rhythm. So it is embracing self-love through movement, through dance specifically, and gentle yoga. So if you are interested in that, I will drop the link to register below. I would love to have you as we tap into our body in a way that is just for this purpose of opening our hearts, opening our minds to raising awareness of who we truly are and not who we think we are supposed to be within this societal veil that conditioning has put over our minds, over our third eyes, so we can't actually see ourselves. So we're going to be breathing. We're going to be talking about all of like more of this stuff in depth. We're going to be gently moving our bodies in a way that is very conscious, very aware, very loving, very gentle and caring. And we're going to be sharing our stories if it feels aligned, so that we can help each other. Because yes, we can do this work by ourselves, but it can be very isolating to do this self-work alone. So when you do it in community, there is a sense of it being heightened, right? And the magic and the energy and the healing is so much more potent when we do this work together, because we are all connected. So if you're interested in that, like I said, it's going to be, I think it's Wednesday. It's January 17th. I'm not sure if that is a Wednesday or a Tuesday. Losing track of the dates already. Wednesday, January 13th. It's going to be at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. So it's the perfect ease into a restful night. And I'm really excited for this. I'm really looking forward to it. And I hope to see you there. I will see you again on here soon. The light and power in me sees and honors the light and power in you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourself in these beautiful ways, now and to come. Namaste.